Hey y'all, it's me, Travel Gambrell. Right now, well, it's been 4 months since my wife had a bad accident which totaled her Nissan Rogue. She got hit by an 18-wheeler, and I didn't know where she was for 2 days because she lost her phone, and she lost my phone, and I wasn't able to get in touch with her, so I did not know where she was. And plus, I would never got to know where she was because I didn't know it at the time. She was in the ICU at Spartanburg Regional, and she had a breathing tube down her throat, a feeding tube up her nose, down to her stomach. She had a broken pelvis in 3 places, a fracture in the pelvis also, a badly bruised lung, and she had a lot of other injuries too. She ruptured her spleen too, so they had to remove it. But once she got started coming to and opening her eyes the second day I saw her, they talked me into putting in a trach, and they said we her off that ventilator faster. So, but I told the doctor, I looked down, I said, well, I don't know if I want her to go through another major procedure. So I said, well, why don't you give me your pros and cons of the procedure? And he looked at me and gave me nothing but pros of that procedure. And I looked at him, I said, well, since you give me all pros and not no cons, go ahead with the procedure. The next thing you know, she totally miraculously started getting better. And then they transferred her from the main hospital out of the ICU to the restorative care in Spartanburg Regional Hospital. And they kept her on the ventilator there for a couple of days, and they said, well, we're going to put her in a different room now. And then they said, well, we're going to slowly bring her off of it, and we're going to do it this many hours and see how she does, and then they do it this many more hours. And finally, she was totally off that vent, and then they put the speaking vial on her trach, and she was able to talk. And next thing you know, they removed the trach, and then 1 week later, she was traveling back up here to Greenville to the Bon Secours, the hospital, and she was doing therapy there, physical therapy. And she was there about 2 weeks, and she was able to get out of there. And then she started, um, she was still in the wheelchair when she got out of the ICU and out of the restorative care and the physical therapy. But once we got, well, in the meantime, as she was in the hospital, we also got evicted from our apartment, which was really, really sad. It made me feel like it was my fault. But everybody at my work has told me that it's not your fault. It was everybody that lived there in that apartment. Y'all have an equal share of fault, which makes sense now. Anyways, Miss Stacy, my wife, we found us a hotel. Next thing you know, she's out of the wheelchair and she's walking around on the walker. But in the whole meantime, she thought that she did bad and to speed up like she did, and she thought she hurt herself. But about a week ago, she went and saw the surgeon that did the pelvis repair, and that guy said that everything is healed perfectly, and you can walk without that walker if you want to. And ever since then, she's been a miracle. She's my miracle. But just keep us in your prayers, Lord. I mean, just everybody that's watching this channel, my channel, and you've seen all my other posts that I did 6, 7, 8 months ago. She did all the editing of this video. She is just a talented woman. But other than that, I just love her because she loves me for who I am, and I love her just the same way. But anyways, if you like this video, click that like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. And keep praying for miracles and nothing else. Do not pray for mysterious little things. Pray for miracles. In the Lord's name I pray. Amen.